Hello everybody, welcome back to Trails into Reverie. We have finally, a long lot, that took about 30 plus episodes I think, defeated Act 3. This was the best act by far of the game. All of these were absolutely insane. This will still be burned in my brain for forevermore. I can't get over what happened, so it looks like we can be literally anyone for the first time. Normally it's like you have to be this, so obviously I'm picking Rean, he's my favourite, and I need to know what the hell is up with Rean. I have to know, I physically cannot do these and then do Rean. I have to know what the hell is happening, because this is, honestly, this game might be up there as my favourite. It's close with Cold Steel 1, which is still is my favourite. But good God, when these games get going, my God. Play through Rean's route in question mark, yes I will. Proceed game, give me some answers for once. We're in Act 4 now. I have no idea what's... That was weird. That was a screen glitch. Oh, hello.
This is Aria Shrine then?
Wait. This must be in the past, because Muse's outfit's different and Rean's hair's... Okay, I think we've gone in the past.
That's right. We came here during the Civil War 2 years ago, too.
Or maybe not. This is weird.
The disturbance in the spirit veins has made it manifest once more.
I love Reverie, as everyone knows that.
It's how we were able to swoop in and save the day.
It does seem like we'll be able to use parallel teleportation to go to Crossbell from here.
Is this now... I'm so confused. Her outfit's in change and Rean's hair's normal.
I see. Then we would request your aid, so we can finally bring this madness to an end.
Then it shall be given.
Sounds like the rest of our number have reached the other shrines. We're good to go at any time.
Thinking about it, this will be the first time both Class 7s have come together since Prince Olivert's wedding.
My brain. This must be in the past then, right? This has to be straight after Cold Steel 4. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the most festive of circumstances, but it sounds like we'll be needing all the help we can get. Ever since the Supreme Leader made his move, this land has been engulfed in chaos.
I'm so confused.
The people of Zemuria aren't going to know peace until he's well and truly deposed. So let's go to Crossbell, where we'll end this once and for all.
Hell yeah. I'm still confused though, but okay.
Shadowlings from realms fantastic.
Deliver us to the land of Terra Capitalis!
Please, what happened to his hair in that? I'm so confused. Oh, there's timelines are just breaking. I don't even know anymore. The previous day, thank you. Nope, still confused. Took over half a day for the Republican army to get the situation at their base under control and come to Nord's aid. They claimed to have no idea why their tanks and airships had started acting on their own. They were also clearly finding it hard to believe that all of the weapons slated to be destroyed could have just disappeared. We owe you our deepest thanks for helping to avoid the worst case scenario here. I'll admit I never thought the day would come when I would feel gratitude towards the Ashen Chevalier. I miss that name, we never get called that much anymore. We're just glad that we were able to prevent a third party from igniting the flames of war all over again. A third party, indeed. Understood. Our unit will be here shortly, it seems. We anticipate it will take several days to remove all of our weapons from the Highlands, but it should prove doable. Until that is complete, our army shall not interfere with one another in this region. Is this acceptable to you? Yes. We'll do all we can to make sure discussions between our governments go smoothly too. I certainly hope you succeed. Phew, I'm glad we could convince him to give us the benefit of the doubt. Whew. They clearly suspect Erebonian involvement, but can't dismiss the idea that this really was the United Nations work either. Especially since they must know, as well as we do, that physically moving that many weapons in such a short time would not be easy. I imagine they're still having trouble believing that His Highness the Prince was abducted too. I'm not surprised. I'm still having a hard time processing what happened, and we were directly involved. Okay, this is after. That moment. And again, when it skipped through it halfway, made me want to cry. I had to replay 50 minutes of that to get back to that point. I edited it pretty as close as I could be to that. It felt the same, but you know. The sudden appearance of that white knight, divine knight turned the situation in the Highlands on its head. In the end, it disappeared before anything could be ascertained about its origin or objectives. That's so Valamar, I'm hoping. During the chaos, the devices in the watchtower and on the giant statue, as well as a robotic arrow, vanished without a trace. This left us without so much as a single clue to work with. I want answers so much. Okay. The Courageous 2 and the Macabre were also heavily damaged. Fortunately, there were no injuries among the crews of both ships, but it was clear neither would fly again anytime soon. Furthermore, we still had no idea where the sonorous seashell was, and as a result remained unable to use the Round of 7. The United Nations also continued to block all communications, preventing us from learning about the situation there. Fortunately, that left us in the dark as to whereabouts and the condition of Elisa, Machias and Toa. What about Fee and Laura? Okay, they're still completely incognito at this point. Well, we know Elisa's fine. Well, she had to fight with Burn, but she's fine. Machias, I'm assuming, is fine. Toa, we don't know. Situation might have calmed, but we still haven't truly resolved anything. Your assistance would be a boon to us, not that I intend to sit on my hands either. I'll be thinking of a way forward. I will see that they reach the capital safely. I'll be counting on you to do what you can on your end. Got room for a +1? I was dreading having to explain my way through the checkpoint. There was still a lot we needed to do in order to quell the chaos, but it was clear that sitting idly by was not an option. We knew all we needed to come together and plan our next move as soon as possible. That night in the settlement. God, I love Nord. It's so chill. I would live there happily. Okay, yes, we are going to answer the elephant in the room, okay? Thank you. You don't all need to stare at me like I'm going to faint at any moment. I'm fine now, honestly. The words "I'm fine" carry a little weight coming from... That's very true. Rean he does not express himself, okay? There you are! Oh my god, seriously. 70 hours. And they have appeared. Laura and Fee have actually appeared. Only took all of the game. I couldn't agree more. We take our eyes off you for just a little while, and look what happens. What happened out of proportion. Not really. We only worry because we care, Rean. Guys is such a bro. I'm genuinely grateful that you saved the lives of my family. I really am. But we want to know what happened to you too. So if you know, please tell us. Seeing your hair and one of your eyes change colour like that reminded me of half a year ago. It made me think of how you looked when the curse had almost taken over you. Exactly, because Ogreen did have a yellow eye. It was more demonic, it was like red and yellow, but it was yellow. At least the pupil was. Yes, this is very awkward. Sorry, I really didn't want to worry you. But I swear that there's nothing wrong with me. I can't sense any curse hanging over me now. We were able to confirm that from Erin that the Great Twilight is completely over. So it should be impossible for what happened to Rean to be connected to it in any way, but... Oh hey! They're back as well. I'd like to believe that too, but what happened seems to be suggesting otherwise. The changes in your appearance are not the only unusual part of what happened either. You were able to summon a Punza soldat from far away, were you not? Yeah, how'd you even do that? It was one of the new ones from the branch campus hangar, right? Yeah, from the new generation developed by Makarov. Oh yeah, Makarov's a dude. He's got a really deep voice science teacher who smokes like a chimney. They still haven't been formally deployed, but they're stronger than the current generation that's in use. Oh, Laura, finally. I want her in my party, okay? She hits like a nuke. The Turfing S was specifically developed for Rean and tuned to him, but that alone does not explain what happened. Right, it's not meant to be able to teleport or cut railway gun shells. It must be because Rean is an Awakener, although he's not anymore, but he was. I'm assuming that's why. You'd normally expect that kind of power from Divine Knights. I think the whole thing was bullshit if it wasn't coming from you. But speaking of knights, what's this about something that looked like one's showing up? We are all wondering the same thing. Hopefully we will know more when Roselia and the others finish their investigation.
I see everyone is assembled already.
The lady has arrived.
Have you managed to learn anything?
Ah, Roselia, she's so awesome.
I most certainly did, but it was not easy.
I have a question for you, kiddo. Yeah, she's a very, very ancient vampire, yes. Anime logic, that's why she's a lowly. Yes. Did you feel anything unusual other than the changes in your body when you saw that white contraption? Now that you mention it, say it, Rean. What is it, instructor? Don't you dare try and keep any more secrets from us. Thank you, I'm not going to, I'm just having trouble explaining what I felt in words. The second I saw it, all kinds of images and emotions came flooding into my head. All at once. I can't remember what specific images and emotions they were though. When I edited it, it looked like it was from Cold Steel 4. Oh god, I've forgotten. It was a moment in Cold Steel 4 is the flashback that it showed. Because obviously when I edit I can see the frames. I think it was near the end of Cold Steel 4, I can't quite remember. Really? I believe it was some kind of a resonance phenomenon. You and the 8th Divine Knight resonated with one another. Oh, so you're saying it's a different one? Wait, Divine Knight? You are convinced that it truly stands among their number then? What do you mean when you say they resonated? Now that you mention it, that thing did seem interested in Rean somehow. It appeared immediately after Rean used that strange power too. So badass. That was honestly one of the best Trails moments ever. I hope it's Valimar. Wait a second, none of this is making any sense. Yes, you know as well as we do that it can't be a genuine Divine Knight. Calm down, I know very well what you're saying. I know there is only supposed to be 7 Divine Knights and that they have all vanished from this dimension. But the mana flowing throughout it and the marks it left in the spirit veins leave no room for doubt. Oh, that was a good timing of the music. Jesus. Let the foreboding hit you, legend. We can hardly afford to ignore that coming from the Elder of the Kin of Fire. I can't believe what I'm hearing. Oh my god, the music really does add to it. Unfortunately, I haven't a clue what caused the resonance to happen. Perhaps it's because you are a former Awakener, or perhaps the cause lies elsewhere. If it's part Valimar or something, then it would make sense, right? But either way, this new Divine Knight will likely be our biggest clue yet in learning what we are facing. Since its existence is even more of an impossibility than the advanced technology we've seen and changes in Rean's body... Sorry, I made that sound like a question, it wasn't. I'm still having trouble processing all this, if I'm honest. But I think I at least see what we need to be doing. Yeah, better to just do something than sit around worrying about it. We need to find the answers we seek, then bring all of this to an end. That's all there is to it. But grandmother, what brings you to Nord in the first place? We are fortunate that you are here, but I imagine your presence is no coincidence. Also, when Rean was in his night thing, and you heard "Get up, Schwarzer," that was Roselia. Now, it could just be the same voice actress doing separate characters, but it was basically Roselia saying that, so I don't know. Oh, I haven't explained yet, have I? I've been investigating something related to this case for a while now with a couple of helpers. I'll call them here now.
Celine, can you and Zeit come here for a moment?
Ooh.
If you insist.
Wow, it's the first time we've seen Celine as well. Yep, cat girl still. Celine Milstein.
So much for that saucer of milk I was savoring.
There'll be others. Still, I didn't know you were here in Nord.
And in human form.
Only because it's part of my training. I'm not in this form by choice.
Yes, Sundari
I
cat.
would have thought she'd be used to it by now. But it seems not.
I believe this is our first time speaking like this, children of Erebonia.
Come on, God, that's her voice.
Zeit! I wasn't expecting to see you here.
You must be the SSS's Divine Wolf. He really can talk, huh?
Thank you again for coming to our aid yesterday. We would have been in real trouble without you.
The SSS told us about you. How you're a holy beast charged with watching over a Septarian the way Roselia was.
That was once my duty, but I've since been relieved of it.
Oh my, that voice is echoing in my head right now.
Still, this continent is my home, as much as it is yours. Thus I have kept vigil over the land since the Great Twilight, particularly for distortions in the spirit veins.
I was under the impression that those distortions had disappeared after the Twilight met its end. They did, for a while, but some time ago, they returned once more. The reaction we sensed was strong enough to be called a singularity, but we were unable to piece together anything else. We have been combining our efforts to find out more ever since. Then yesterday it finally decided to step into the spotlight for us. In other words, this singularity is talking about is that divine night. Indeed, we hurried to the scene, and even we were shocked by what we saw. Unfortunately, we weren't entirely sure where it is now, but after your encounter, it appeared to set up in the direction of Crossbell. Well, that's not good. All roads lead to Crossbell, it seems. The distortion first appeared in Crossbell 2. Sorry, I need to blow my nose quite badly. I know. I don't want you to hear it, so I'm sorry. Be right back. Sorry, when I watch YouTubers, I find it... I know how it's not nice to listen to with someone sniffing or, you know, all that. The distortion first appeared in Crossbell 2. Testimony from the 23rd Armour Division indicated that the vanished warships and railway guns were sent there too. My god, Crossbell just can't catch a break. That was also where the Supreme Leader first appeared to sow the seeds of a new war. I'm sure Lloyd and the others are doing their best over there, but they shouldn't need to face this alone. Yeah, I'm sure Alisa, Makis and Toa would appreciate our help too. Go to her, Rean. Good. We want to find out the truth and bring all this to an end. I think we're going to have to go there ourselves. Count us into. We can't turn a blind eye to this either. We're going to have all of a Class 7 then. All of our work related to the coup d'etat and the abduction are now finished. Yep, now we can fully dedicate ourselves to this. Finally they're here. We should finally all be able to gather in one place. Guess I can tag along. Thanks everyone, I don't know what I'd do without you. This begs the question of how we're going to get into Crossbell though. True, the Urban Defence Force has the whole border fortified. We won't be able to rely on the Macabre or the Courageous 2 for a while either. But given the current situation, we may have another option. Indeed, with the spirit veins stimulated, we should be able to open the spirit path. I think that is our best option, though it won't be easy to use that method to travel all the way to Crossbell. Indeed, the veins aren't as active as they were during the Great Twilight, and there are rather a lot of us. I think it will work if we teleport from different spirit shrines across the land. It'll take some groundwork to pull off, but I can help out with that. Sounds like we have a plan. We really are fortunate to have you all. We will have preparations of our own to make, so how does departing tomorrow afternoon suit everyone? Nothing else, we'll need to make our way to the nearest spirit shrine. My god, how do I make this party then? If I have access to literally everyone. Oh my god, I have no idea how I'm going to build this party. I love them all so much, I don't want to leave anyone out. I'll see everyone tomorrow in Crossbell. Boo, boo, boo. So not many questions will be answered, but we know it's a divine night, which I assumed. And the gang is back together. Oh yeah. Rean's Rune Act 4, Zeruf Hour. Oh, I know this place. It's the swamp, isn't it? Oh my god, look at the size of that sword. This is the one downside, is if you like all of them, putting a team together is just so hard. I recognise this place. Yeah, the wetlands southeast of Crossbell City. I'm also dreading the hour-long rebuilding session I'm going to have to do. This is also where Leanne breathed her last half a year ago. That was depressing. I loved Leanne. And she was going to be good. She was going to join our side. And then Rufus being the prick that he is, you know. I thought it would be a safe place to arrive, given its distance from the city. I think that was an appropriate decision. Ah, coffee. Thanks for the help, Salim Zeit. Think nothing of it. I didn't do much. I was happy to help.
It's funny how nostalgic it feels to be back here. I haven't even been away for that long.
Aw.
It's Crossbell. Of course you feel that way. Don't worry. I'm sure your family is fine.
I'm dreading Act 4. It feels like it's going to get really bad.
And we're here to make sure it stays that way.
Thanks. Both of you. You're right. I need to believe.
I'm surprised you were able to make it, Major. Finding and taking care of all Supreme Leader sympathizers in the army didn't sound like it would be an easy job.
Matthias Vander graciously agreed to take over the reins of that task. Generals Van Dyke, Zex Vander, and Craig are also taking direct roles in the effort.
Cray's a Don. I love Cray.
With the domestic situation in capable hands, I thought it best to focus on excising the problem at the root. And on a personal level, I want to know what Rufus is trying to achieve.
It's regretful that we're still none the wiser on that front.
I'm going on the opinion it's a robot doll thing. But I have no idea
The
anymore.
real Rufus said something about meeting next in Crossbell, didn't he?
He did. I'm sure we'll be meeting both the real and replica soon enough.
Hey, are you sure you're alright, Rean?
Aww. He always did care for Rean a bit more than the others. She was always the first one to ask if he's alright.
Yesterday must have put you through it, huh?
I think she sees him as a father figure. I think in some bonding events in the old games, you get that impression. That because she obviously lost her family very early on, and she's always seen Class 7 as the new one, and Rean as sort of the dad figure.
Well, I'm not planning on pulling off anything like that again. So no reason for my family to get worked up.
Oh, he even said it. Oh, that's cute.
Okay. As long as you understand.
Aw, I like that. He knows how she thinks of Class 7.
Zeno and Leo would hate it if something happened to you too. Don't forget that.
I don't know how they factor into this, but good to know.
Name dropping them always works wonders.
I don't care what you do, so long as you come back with some good samples for my research.
No, Schmidt.
Even the Society isn't capable of making those devices or humanoid weapons. Just hurry up and get my materials back.
You must really be frustrated by their absence to have agreed to come with us, Professor.
At least we don't need to worry about any tech issues with you around.
So what are you all planning on doing next? If nothing else, I want to further investigate the spirit veins.
I think we need to start by getting a solid grasp of the situation here. Our final goal is to apprehend the Supreme Leader and liberate Crossbell. But we need to proceed with caution.
Yeah, this is going to build into some mega fight, isn't it?
Right. We don't know what's lurking behind him and what the EDF is up to. We just have to play it by ear for now.
Especially since we can't use the round of 7. If we screw up, we can't exactly reach out for backup.
I wonder if Crow would have felt something. Because he's also an awakener.
That's very true.
It really hurts to not be able to communicate freely.
Looks like I made the right move coming here after all.
He always knows Lecter. I'm assuming Lecter, yes.
Lecter!
Hey there. How's it hanging, guys? Sounds like you ran into some kind of hell in Nord.
How the hell are you always one step ahead, Scarecrow? And how do you even know we were here? Don't even try to say it was a hunch. He is the one person for whom I wouldn't rule that out. Just because we can't communicate with the outside doesn't mean there's no other way to find out what's going on. A guy could steal a transceiver from the EDF, for example. Oh, how cunning. I imagine that proved more difficult than you make it sound. Apart from that, I just know you guys. I figured you'd use that little hack of yours for getting around. Pair that with all the other intel I figured you had, and boom! The fact I came to Crossbell right before the ceremony was all instinct, though. I just figured something would happen. That intuition of yours is truly sharp. Who are you talking about hacks and shit? Fucking little bastard. That's my grumble noises. His acumen is impressive indeed. Wait, but if you've been in Crossbell this whole time... Yep, we've got notes to compare, shall we? Wait, did that just skip? No, I thought it looked like there was a line in between the previous messages. Sorry about that. We would appreciate that. I'm so glad that Elisa, Macias and Toa are alright. Yeah, and Lloyd and the others too. Can't say I've seen every one of them with my own eyes, but they're a tough bunch. I'm sure they're all still playing their parts. But it sounds as though the Air and Defense Force are even more of a world force to be reckoned with than we feared. Yeah, I really don't want to come up against those new Salbazolda, especially with no Valamar. don't have any soldiers of our own, so we'll want to avoid a head-on conflict. Especially if they have so many of them. Just how long have they been preparing for this? Ain't that the question. Personally, I'm more concerned about where all those weapons that vanished from Nord ended up. We were under the impression that they had been sent to Crossbell. But you said it doesn't match up with what you've learned. It sure doesn't. Besides, where would you even hide that much stuff in a small place like Crossbell? That's true. Active camouflage alone can only get you so far. If you're saying the EDF never brought them up in all your time spying, that does suggest they really aren't here. Well, the only way to be sure is to check for ourselves. Either way, you know where the EDF is positioned now at least. The only places I've confirmed they have a presence around here are Michelin and a small number of roads. I'll leave up to you guys how to use the intel I've given you. Cheers, bro. Thanks for sharing it with us. It will be really helpful. I think our best course is to begin by splitting up into groups and gathering information. I'd like to start by learning more about the situation in Michelin, St. Ursula, and near the city. A prudent approach. Let's split up into groups then. Oh god. Oh god. Rean's group will be responsible for investigating the Michelin area. Select which members will accompany him. You can choose one of Rean's students. Okay, oh well, we're locked. Okay. That makes it... I prefer it when they lock them in. Because I hate having to do choice. Well, we have... Finally... we have Celine as well. Crow. Okay. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Well, physical, mage. Both. So I would suggest by that, mage, right? Which would suggest Muse, but I haven't used Altina in a very long time. Obviously, I will have to rebuild her because she's got nothing, but I'll give Altina a go. She's been on the sidelines for too long. I'm assuming I can equip it after the screen, so I'm not too bothered. Yes. I'm happy with that. Ah, finally, Laura S. Arcade. Oh, they haven't even got their intros yet. Jesus Christ. They are both amazing. Guess this is our team then. I guess Crow makes sense. If it's Divine Knight related, you'd want Crow, wouldn't you? I haven't been to Michelin since the send-off party 7 months ago. We all owe a great deal to Yuna's father for his help at that time, so I do hope he is in good health. I really hope we can make sure of that while we're here. There. Brain work. I'm sure we can learn something, not to stress too much. Yeah, we'll find out what's going on.
Listen, Rean. I refuse to allow you to shoulder any more burdens alone. Not while I'm here.
Aww. Laura again, Laura like Emma, just so nice all the time. Basically no drama apart from that one bit with Fee, but she's just so chill.
I've spent the past half year becoming stronger for your benefit. Rely on me, please. Without protest, without reservation.
Even stronger. Jesus Christ. And it's true, she has to say this because Rean refuses help always.
I'm sorry for worrying you, Laura. I'll be sure to count on you. Battle or no battle.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Also, their bonding events in Cold Steel 4 was one of my favourites. It was incredibly depressing. I think I've mentioned this before, but it was amazing. Alright, we'll make our way to St. Ursula then. Sounds like the EDF aren't standing guard there, but be careful all the same. Should you find anything, inform us promptly. We'll make our way toward the city. I'm hoping we can find some way to get inside of it. Should we find any elements of resistance, we'll offer our... Sorry, there's been a lot of speaking in the last half an hour. We're counting on you. Let's do this thing, people. We shall accompany them part of the way. Yeah, there's a spirit vein I want to investigate in that direction. Oh, and speaking of Michelin, there are distortions in the spirit veins over in that region too. Be careful. We will. Thanks for telling us. I'll be counting on you too, Celine. I know. If anything happens, I'll be sure to put the kibosh on it. Rean and Celine together again. They're like permanently together. It's been a while. Thanks, and sorry I really hate to be such a source of worry for everyone. If anything, what happened to you is likely to be our biggest clue going forward. You needn't apologise. Fear not, we shall keep watch over him. Yes, we won't let him do himself any harm. You'd hardly believe he's the instructor here. Sucks to be popular, huh? Okay. This is a good team, I like this team. There's clearly still a lot we have to learn, but I'm sure if we can work to... Brain picking to gauge. There's clearly still a lot we have to learn, but I'm sure we can find some way out of this if we work together. So let's make for Michelin. I'm counting on you all. Right. Yes. Time to rebuild.
To the wetlands, huh? Reminds me of our encounter with the Steel Maiden.
There's a lot of stuff we unlocked.
We owe her so much. Truly.
I know this place is gloomy and all, but you don't need to make it gloomier with your attitudes.
You're right. We'd best pick up our spirits and our pace to Michelin.
I'm assuming this is her grave. A tombstone. I imagine it was built to honour the late Lance Maiden. Most likely it is the work of the Eisenritter. There are flowers too. I wonder if they were left by who I think they were. I won't be surprised. No saying if we're going to run into them during this crisis though. You might not want to be quite so trusting of that lot. Anyway, let's get moving. Don't have time to be dawdling here. Yeah, she's right. Oh my god, we finally...
Pumped up. Got you.
Let's go.
Here she is. Watch it. The original broken unit. Oh wow, they all different art. Okay. Oh, that's cool. That's cool looking art though, I must admit. Okay, so let's see what they start with. Zephyr, my god, we haven't had you in a while. I love this quartz. I love this master quartz. Okay. I need a drink of my coffee. Cat school sat down. Yada yada yada. Yep, same as always. Well, that's new. Why is it water now? Okay. It increases CP when damaged. Crit rate up. This is kind of meh. It's okay on guys because of the S-craft spamming, but I mean, it's not terrible, but it involves her getting hit to really... I mean, I don't know what else I would... what else would I give you then? I mean, it makes sense for water because she's mainly water like this, but these... it's not the worst stuff they've ever had compared to normal. So, oh, you've got this as well. Yeah, this is the original, not the other one. Emma's got a fire version of this, right? Yes, arts damage, health up, crits, pretty good, pretty standard. Pro is the same. Yes. Okay. Wow. Well, it's just while I remember. Sorry, Lapis, but this goes on Rean. I'm gonna have to rebuild everyone, as always. Oh yeah, I always forget I have Elisa's. Yes. Well, how the hell do I organise this then? You know, I'm sorry. You're probably gonna have to. Probably Rean, Crow, Fee, and Laura will be good, but then I'd have to build Crow as a mage, which is actually not a bad idea. He is the best mage in the game. Like that's legit. Because of this, 6 turns. It's speed and it's just insane. The only annoying thing is if you do that, his S-crafts are weaker because obviously they're physical, but. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be gone for probably like half an hour. Can I go back to the tree? Yes, I can. Okay. Well, before I go off for a while to rebuild, we did unlock some stuff, didn't we?
New visitors registered.
Laura, Fee, and Celine will now assist you in the Reverie corridor. Oh god, yes. Well, I'm just gonna assume everyone's together, even though they're kind of not. But I'll take it. I'll also speak to them before we end. Except all, what do we get? Don't care about. Oh. Unless, is that the XP one, actually? That might be the XP one. We still... Oh, we got a lot of shards.
New contents available.
Nothing particularly... Wait, is tag-along... Wait a minute, I'm maybe stupid. Is tag... No, not that. Is this tag-along? Does this count as a tag-along thing?
Review missions.
I don't know. In that case, I don't think we could buy anything, even though we've got a lot of stuff. Where are you? Where's the bottom? No, I'm going to save it for the tree, I think. So let's go talk to the tree. I'm going to go to the tree, talk to the magic tree, then we're going to talk to Laura and Fee, and then I'll probably end the episode there. Boo!
Executing recovery.
Feed me, magical tree. God, I love this tree so much. Okay. Now, where would they be? Okay, Fee's here. Oh, Celine as well, I forgot.
Sup?
What about Laura? Sup? It's not bad in here. Kinda nice. Reminds me of the more secluded places back in Trista. I feel like sneaking in a nap. Yep, I'm gonna lie down for a bit. I'm so sorry. Oh, that sounds great. I think I'll join you. You can sleep when we get out of here. That's all we need. That's all we need to talk to Fee about is just sleep.
Say something or don't. Come on.
Alright. It feels so nice being back in this form again. I had to run around as a human so much, I nearly forgot what this was like. Hey, did you hear that? The kitty talked. Now there's something you don't see every day. Says the literal talking doll. Okay, that's it. Thought it'd be a little bit more talky. Where would Laura be then? I'm assuming on the other side. I'm dreading the rebuild. I'm gonna have to strip stuff and have to rebuild again. I don't have anything, do I? What's my Sepith like? Where do I see my Sepith? I always forget. Is it status? Nope. Where do I see? Oh, items. I'm an idiot. That looks like a lot, but it's really not. They can buy like one thing. Whereas... Oh, don't give her on her own. Don't put Laura on her own. That's rude.
Hey, what's new?
What's an intriguing turn of events seeing the Reverie corridor, the land of trials, re-emerge in this manner. I'll happily step foot inside and challenge it once more if that's what it takes. Both to bring myself to yet new heights as a swordsman, and also help bring an end to everything that's befallen Crossbill. Well, there's not too much dialogue going on, but that's okay. I actually haven't looked. Here it is, 4S. So I thought it'd be this thing. Oh, I love this so much. Insight, that's new, right? I don't know, but damage plus 80%. When you really want to make sure something dies, you use this. This, again, I spam that like my life depended on it. She's got this. Health regen, CPR, and again, she gets insight. You could probably make her an evasion tank if you wanted. Looks like this used to give magic weakness, but it looks like they got rid of that. Oops, sorry. And Fee. 50% instant death, as always. This is nice. I never reused it, though. This is for guaranteed crits, so I want Gungnir on Fee. Because it just makes sense. Because you'd use that in S-Craft. There used to be a method of really breaking Cold Steel 2 with that. This is amazing. Okay, yeah. They're both so good. Who else? Celine. Yeah. This is why I won't probably use Celine. This is very good. This is very good. Well, that's actually insane. But she doesn't have anything else. She's just like a weaker Emma, really, in my opinion. Oh, she's quick. She's actually very quick. Okay. Well, I'm going to leave this episode here. We've got a little bit of a backstory. Emphasis on a little bit. Not at all, really. But we finally have Laura and Fee after almost the entire bloody game. I'm going to have to completely rebuild everyone again. This is probably going to take ages.
It's just not fair, I tell you.
Thank you, Lapis. Nadia. It really is not fair. It shouldn't take that long. It's just... I don't like taking it off stuff. And then, because I know I'm going to have to swap to, like, SSS and have to I will keep this. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued by this. I don't like it. It's not particularly good, but... Yeah, okay. I'm going to have to get my brain in gear. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh yeah, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Gotta say that. It's the law of YouTube, innit? And I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao.